Yes, we are live. Welcome, everyone. This is Yogi Speak session number 39. Thank you, everyone, once again for your participation in the WhatsApp group, and thank you for joining us here as well in our studio. So here we have our first question from Vicky ma'am today. I have a medical question. Women from the age of 50 or more, in some cases much earlier, go through significant hormonal changes induced by nature. These changes result in a range of unpleasant symptoms that can interfere with daily life, such as poor sleep, loss of bone mass, weight gain, mood swings. Modern medicine has only one answer: synthetic hormones. I spoke to many of my friends and acquaintances who suffer from these symptoms and get no relief. Herbal medicine is available, but everyone reacts differently based on their own physical and mental condition. Can you recommend more effective ways of managing these changes in the body?
Namaste all. Actually, it's a fundamental issue, must be addressed through a spiritual point of view along with the modern explanations. So when we unravel the secrets or the hidden dimensions of our life, we will come to know all these discomforts are the outcome of our ignorance about the system. So what we have to do is consider this body as a machine produced by in the factory of nature for a it's like a customized one, like different brands brands of car you can make through your with your demand. So what I'm saying is, body is a machine produced in the factory of nature with somebody's demand. Whose demand? Our own demand. If we want to know why did I take this body as a man and as an Indian and the son of so and so, these are all my own decision. So that is why I say this is my body. If this is my body, who am I? This must be understood. So my consciousness, my soul decided to take a body like this to go through certain experiences. Even before my birth, everything was planned by my own soul or by me, the real me. So the problem is, when I am in my soul, the level of the soul, it is called the Surya Mandala Sthiti. Surya means sun, light. Mandala means dimension. When I am in the dimension of sun, light and sound, I will take a decision. I don't have a body, but now I need a body to go through certain experiences. Then I will slowly move down or move towards moon. Moon is light. There is light, but it is not very hot or bright like sun. So from that hot and bright level, from the dimension of sun, I will slowly fall down, condense myself to moon. Moon is Jalamaya. Jala means Chandra Mandala is mostly water. So the heat is being condensed to form water. It's called Amrita in Sanskrit and in yoga. Amrita means the nectar. There I am attaining the form of nectar that will be a coating on the heat of my soul. So the soul made of heat and light is really covered with a membrane of Amrita. It's a wonderful coating. Then from Chandramandala, the lunar dimension, again I will fall down, condense further to fall on this Bhauma Mandalam. Bhumi means earth. Mandala means dimension. I came on earth. So from sun to moon, moon to earth. This is the journey of our soul. When I came here, I am in this nature, in the atmosphere, but I have pure consciousness. Then I will look for a comfortable father to enter in. If I want to be a human being, I will select a human being. If I want to be a lion, I will select a lion. If I want to be an elephant, I will select an elephant. Then when I enter in the father's body through Brahmarandram, there is a hole for the spiritual interaction. I enter through that hole and reach to the heart of my father. That father is selected for taking a body to fulfill my requirements. Then from the heart, I will move down to the genital area. I will enter in a sperm. That means the life is entering in the sperm. When the sperm is deposited in my mother's body, their egg is prepared. It's again raw materials for me to form my cell. There I connect myself with the egg from my mother. Then inside the womb, I start processing my body. That stage is called Kapali in yoga. Kapali means skull. Then when I started making my own skull, I am the creator, Kapalishwar. There is a god available in India called Kapalishwar, one of the 4 dimensions or incarnations of Lord Shiva. So there I form it. Then slowly I develop that single cell. Zygote will be multiplied into trillions of cells, and then finally I will come out. Thinking that, yes, now I am entering in the body, on the earth, I am going to experience all these things. But there is a technical, an error in creation, maybe I can say. The moment I come out from the body of my mother, the umbilical cord will be disconnected, my windpipe will be opened. Though the atmospheric air will be pushed in and the lungs will start functioning. Up to that moment, only heart is working. When the atmospheric air is pumped in or pushed in, it will start beating. That is the turning point in my journey of life. Because of that pain, I scream. Due to that extreme pain, my consciousness, my memory will be taken to subconscious level, and the conscious level, intellect will be activated. Then I forgot everything about my journey of life, and it is taken to subconscious level. I have a light memory of my all these things, but there is no clarity in my intellect. What is clear in that intellect? What I saw my mother, I saw the nature, I saw the light, then I heard something, I touched. So 5 senses are activated. I am completely forgotten about the purpose of my life. This is what is called the entanglement of Maya, illusion. So here, I don't know what is next. I am forced to go through a fade memory. I know things are going to happen, things are happening by my own, but there is no clarity and confirmation in the brain. That is the mystery of life. Here, when I come back to your question, you are born to go through all these experiences in your life. Decided by whom? By yourself. Then when a lady is reaching to the middle age, which we say menopause, body should be listening the law of nature accepted by your own soul. But you forgot about your decision and you feel that you are forced to go through these kind of changes. Before menopause, a lady will go through many hormonal ups and downs. Like the breast is a factory. You know the intricacies of that? When you deliver a child, biological clock is very well in contact or in harmony with the law of nature. You already signed a contract with the law of nature. So when the child is coming out, before few weeks of the delivery, your breast will start activating the milk glands. It will take blood from the body, process in the factory, and convert it into milk for the guy who is coming out from your body. So initially, the first milk is produced called colostrum. You might have heard it. So it's thick, slightly thick, yellowish milk. It's not milk. Actually, it is a preventive medicine for the newborn baby. It's like a natural vaccination. So how sensitive the system is. Then after the colostrum, you can see a very, very thin, like a diluted milk will come, because the newborn baby cannot have, will not have the strong digestive power. So very diluted milk is given. As the child grows, you can see the thickness of the milk will change. It will be increased. Then it will be more sweet. Otherwise, this guy will not drink. So Mother Nature or the law of nature is processing everything as per the need of the child. Approved, verified and approved by the lady. But unfortunately, lady is not aware of things because things are happening in the subconscious level. Then after few years, child will get teeth. That means child is capable of cutting things and chewing, and child's digestive system will be converted into a different phase to digest solid food and water. Then what will happen? The production of milk in the mother's body will be arrested. See, everything is hormones. By the time, once it is arrested, mother will feel more attachment to the child because it's a hormone, impact of hormone. Mother will give more external attention because this guy, if he is hungry, mother should come to know which food can be comfortably digesting in the child. So mother will think. Up to that moment, mother is not bothered about the food because it is given from her natural way. Then as the child grows, there will be some hormonal changes in the mother's body also. Finally, after 2 or 3 or 5 or as many children as per the plan, so when that person reaches to certain level, maybe 45, 50, 55, then the unit for the production will be arrested. It will be disconnected from the main unit. That is what is called menopause. But how it will be disconnected? Then whatever energy was using for this activation, like producing the egg and preparing the walls of uterus, so this process completely stopped. That energy should be converted into a different dimension. That process is called the hormonal imbalance, where ladies are finding discomforts. Now, mark these words. These discomforts are the outcome of the lack of inner observation. Things are happening compulsively. If it is happening consciously, there is no problem for that lady. The same process will be happening in a different way, even in the man also. So once he reaches to that level of middle age, maybe 45, 50, 55, his prostate gland will be swollen. Gradually, most of the people get prostate gland cancer also. You know why? That production unit once it is transformed into a different energy, the person is not conscious about it. So if we give proper attention, mind should merge into matter, the molecular changes in the system. There we can handle it properly. Discomforts can be avoided. If necessary, we can give some supports, which we call supplements. Yes, sometimes body may not be succeeding in producing the supporting hormones adequately. That time we have to contribute from outside. So you must have a good discussion with an experienced doctor. Then find out the best supplements for you. If necessary, take it. But physical exercise, mental attention, I mean complete yoga is necessary for man and woman. To face this transformation point, this is very, very critical also. You know why? When my testosterone is stopped, there is an indication for me. Nature is saying that, or my subconscious mind said, hey, your duty is over. Now you should be ready to move out from the body. It's like I am staying in a country with a valid visa for few years. Then when the visa period is over, going to be over, then a message will come. Now your visa is going to be expired, ready to go back to your country. So same way, I am in this body and my visa is going to be expired. Then the indication is menopause and this problem in the prostate gland. As a man, I am born just to produce few babies and experience something as a human being. Then I should go. Lady born with a uterus, why? Just to nurture a baby to be produced over there and take out and nurture it externally, feed it and this one, and support the child to come up and grow completely. Then what is the purpose? Over. Duty is over. That is the sign of menopause. Nature is saying that, come on, now your visa is going to be expired, ready to go. Unless we acknowledge this, the duty by nature and decision taken by ourselves, mind get confused. Intellect will say, why should I go? I will lose everything, because intellect is always connected to informations and possessions. So when I come to know that I am leaving this body, all my possessions related to my body is going to be taken away from me. Again, that is what is called Maya, illusion. I possess nothing in this world. It is a temporary association organized by the law of nature. So this fact, this reality should be acknowledged and taken care of. That is the mental preparation. Then the physical preparation is this. Now I am getting old, so body is not completely supported by hormones. So I should get some support from outside, just have a comfortable feeling, healthy feeling. So when I attend mental part and the physical part, the purpose of life, I mean the spiritual purpose, will be awakened. The union between mind and body is called yoga. Everybody should practice a scientific method of yoga, have a discipline, then you will successfully handle the transformation of different levels. This is what we have to do.
Thank you, Guruji. So the next question we have from YouTube channel, I think it's Abhiram sir. I have heard that past, present and future exist simultaneously, but I'm not able to comprehend that. Can you please explain that, Guruji?
Yeah, you can never comprehend. You know why? the reality is incomprehensible. And the past, present, and future are in the mind. Mind is evolved from Maya, illusion. So how you can comprehend illusion or comprehend through a medium made of illusion? So everything is that feeling, that effort, even that desire also evolved and existing in the illusory world, mic level. So never try to comprehend anything made of matter. Jagat. Jagat means the material world existing in front of you. Yogic science is saying this. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya. There is something real, that is Brahma. But what you experience as this material world is Maya, illusion. Modern science also declaring the same. What would they say? There is no material world existing the way you perceive. Quantum physics. So here you can comfortably give up the effort of comprehension. It may look little weird when I say this. How can you avoid the comprehension? If you want to know the reality, focus on the incomprehensible Brahman reality. Infinity. So what is made of matter is having a form and a name. It's called Nama Rupa. Nama means name, Rupa is form. Whatever is in your mind is having a form and a sound. Without that, there is no mind. And if you give something in front of the mind or present something in front of the mind without a form, mind will not be able to capture that. Find out what is infinity. Ask your mind to trace out what is infinity. Mind will say, sorry, I cannot. You know why? Even if you tell the body or mind to find out where the universe is, at least mind will go to the outer space and find a form. If there is no form, mind will fail to capture it. Infinity cannot have a form. If whatever is having a form, whether it is small or big, it's finite. Only finite thing can be captured by mind. Infinity, impossible. So comprehension is happening where? In the mind. And the reality is incomprehensible. And mind is the production of Maya, illusion. So what we will do? We are helpless. And mind said, oh, yes, there was yesterday. You said, oh, yeah. And today I am being with the present. Yes. And mind will say, tomorrow is going to come. So only in the mind, yesterday, today, tomorrow exist. But technically speaking, mind itself is not existing because it is a Maya. It's very, very complicated point. That is why the realized masters who experienced the reality, infinity, undoubtedly explained or propounded the theory Advaita philosophy. Advaita. There are no two. Mind can recognize only two things. If there is something good, oh, bad also there. Something pleasure, pain, gain, loss, heat, cold, yin, yang. So mind is always functioning on two dimensions. Without that, no mind. So if you want to comprehend something, you cannot, instead of comprehending, you become conscious. How? Make a union between your mind and body, or solar nerve and lunar nerve means yoga. Chitta vritti nirodha yoga. Arrest the functions of your mind. Then you will go beyond your mind. There everything is revealed to you. There is no necessity of comprehension when you reach to that level, because you become pure consciousness. That is what is called samadhi in Yoga Shastra. So once we arrest the functions of the mind will experience the higher consciousness, higher awareness. That is the reality of your existence, and all the necessity of comprehension will be vanished from you. Experience the reality of the self.
Thank you, Guruji. So you explained us how a human being comes into this planet and how we pre-plan the experience. But the question is, why? Why are we choosing to come into this planet? Why was the earth created? Why is the infinity choosing this experience as humans?
Yeah, see, now the host herself is giving me the tough question. This question has been asking from very beginning, or from the dawn of creation, but so far nobody explained it. But countless people experienced. This is the question to the God. You can ask in a different way. Now she asked a yogic way, but there is a question towards God. Hey God, why did you create this world? If you want to get an answer from the God, find the God first. Then you ask. Then you will get the answer. So in yogic way, you ask yourself, why am I born? Why did I take a body like this? Why am I going through all these ups and downs and pleasures and pains? Yes, ask yourself. If you want to ask yourself, first you should find yourself. The moment you find yourself, go beyond the dimension of body and mind, matter and mind, you will come to know who you are. When you become the one with yourself, or when you find yourself who you are, you ask this question, then it is not necessary to ask the question, because questions are vanished. Because you are very well aware that what is the significance of this material world, and why did you take this material manifestation? Answer is there, but beyond explanation, but subject to experience.
Thank you so much, Guruji. So that's the end for today. Thank you everyone for your beautiful participation. Those of you watching us live on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you can join our WhatsApp group. So that's where we post the links to these live sessions, and you can also post your questions there. Thank you so much. We'll be back again on Monday, December 22nd at 10:30 a.m. IST. Namaste.
Namaste.